approaching the gate. They're at the post. Now they're moving into the gate. They're off and running.
Hello, Billy Ho here. And we're going to do an update post-draw analysis for the Met Mile coming up on the undercard of Belmont Stakes Day this Saturday. I thought I would jump on in here, and the field is set at 9 horses going. I kind of probably jumped the shark a little bit on the previous video. I thought, the field was kind of set there, but a few changes. So we'll talk about everybody, and we're just going to go from post position 1 and file it right down through 9. So thanks for everybody joining me, and all the comments, positive and negative, are both great. It's fine. Smash the like, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I very much appreciate it. And yeah, keep them comments rolling. So we will start with the post position 1, which will be Cody's Wish. And if we talk to little Cody, he would probably wish for post number 1. So he's making his second start of the year in prime position to improve off that effort at Churchill Downs on Derby Day. I think I mentioned in a previous video, there is a high win percentage for the rail during the meet at Belmont. So that's just another advantage. And so I would probably put him as probably the favorite, I would say. And number 2 post goes to Slow Down Andy, grade 2 stakes winner back in 2022. He's making his 2023 debut. Pretty tall order for him coming in against these guys. Quality third place last year against Cody's Wish and Cyberknife in that BC Dirt British. A quality third versus Cody's Wish and Cyberknife at Keeneland back at the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile. So we'll see what he's got. Not really on my radar just yet. Dr. Shiva gets post 3. He had 5 straight wins back in 2021. I mentioned in previous videos on this, was sidelined almost the entire 2022 season. He ran 1 race, but he had a bone bruise, so they kind of shelved him. And but he did get a race under his belt. He might be 1 or 2 more away, in my opinion, from peak performance. But we'll see what he's got this Saturday. That's for sure. Okay, Hoist the Gold, post number 4. The runner-up in the Churchill Sprint last month to Cody's Wish is a couple of solid second-place finishes. He had another one of those back in April at Keeneland. The speed numbers just do seem a tick slower than the top choices here. But I think he can be competitive, and maybe he takes a step up. It's very possible. So maybe, like I said in the previous video, he might get off that silver and then hoist the gold this time around, right? So Charge It, post 5. His speed numbers are comparable. Kentucky Derby last year, I actually didn't remember this, but displaced Pallet, which led to the poor showing at the Derby. And then that I believe in the previous video I showed him he lugged in badly at Oaklawn, which I think cost him that race there as well. So maybe if he can actually get a clean, safe trip, he'll be hanging in there. So he's kind of on my radar, one to watch type thing. But we'll dive deeper. I'll probably do another betting strategy show probably tomorrow or Friday. So we'll get some past performances and going on. And Zandon, post 6, looking to redeem himself after getting beat soundly by the next horse up. He's going to definitely need to improve off of that effort, which I think he can. He's a solid horse. Ran really well in last year's Kentucky Derby. Repo Rocks was the one in post. He's post 7. He was the one that beat the aforementioned Zandon, and he's won 5 of 6. And the top speed here looks to be close to the lead. I think maybe might try to get the lead and wire the field on us. He's a top 2 choice in my opinion. Probably most everybody's opinion, honestly. I'm not telling anybody anything that they don't already know. or already think Doppelganger post 8 was the lone horse to beat Repo Rocks. And in those, I mentioned he went 5 for 6 or 5 of his last 6. Well, the one he lost was just recently to Doppelganger, who crashed in at 17-1 in that race. Doppelganger is 3 for 3 this year, but I don't know if he's up to another monster run like that. So finally, we're going to close out with this quick video with White Abarrio in post number 9, the big gray who I was kind of high on in the Derby last year. He has something to prove to both his connections, the public, probably himself. I don't know. But after he placed 16th in last year's Kentucky Derby, he really, really went on a string of poor performances and just kind of mundane type stuff. And all the way up to the beginning of this year, where his connections actually sent him out to an allowance optional claimer at Gulfstream just to get, I guess, a win and maybe set him up to give him some confidence. I don't know. He won that race easily, but a weaker competition. So I don't know where he's really at, honestly. But that's going to do it for this quick hitter video. I appreciate everybody joining me, and be on the lookout. I'll have more Belmont Stakes betting strategy and Met Mile strategy, and we might take a look at some of the other stakes races this weekend and see what we got going on. But until then, thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.